Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome back to my channel. I got a few questions about my One Piece journal, which I shared during the course of my Hobonichi 2025 lineup video or haul video. I basically purchased all of the One Piece items for A6, a few other things here and there, and I shared how I turned this into my One Piece journal, and people were curious about it. So I am here to do a quick flip of the pages I have so far. It's not a lot because this is a project that I just kind of started about a month or two ago, wanting to see if I would like it, number one, and if I could keep up with it. And so far so good. I am behind. Yeah, that is like the theme of this year when it comes to my journaling. However, I'm at a pause. Oh, my bad. I'm at a pause in the show anyway, so I have plenty of time to catch up, and I'm probably going to start over in the new year anyway. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this started off as my tarot journal for 2024, and as you can see, that's how I decorated it, as a tarot journal and everything like that. And I was keeping up with it. I was pulling a tarot card a day and just writing down what it was in here, and whatever card I came up with for the first day, I would feature over here and all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, by April, I was over it. and so I just pretty much abandoned this. And so months later, I actually happened to be watching L&M, and she was sharing her media journals and stuff, and she's used the weeks and traveler's notebooks and stuff. And in her weeks, I liked the way she was doing her weeks. And she was also into One Piece as well. So I would see One Piece stuff here and there. And that gave me the idea to pull my weeks back out and see if I could use it to chronicle my journey through One Piece, as far as the anime and watching it and everything like that. And so it was an experiment, and so far I am loving it. So I'm going to do a flip through of the pages I have so far. It's not a lot. Like I said, I've only been doing it a few weeks so far. And so I started off here. This is where I started. I had missed this day. Anyway, this was the arc of Whole Cake Island that I had started into, which was absolutely phenomenal, and so much character growth and development for Sanji. It was beautiful, heartbreaking, everything. So anyway, I started off here, as I said, and basically what I've been doing is keeping track, just writing down in my brain dump journal what episodes I was watching, around what time, so the dates, and then the episodes I was watching it, etc. And then I would go online and pull up the Wikipedia, and of course just Google images and Google the corresponding dates and what episodes I was watching at the time, so I could get basically a basic rundown of what I was watching. And so you have the text there, like of me just keeping up with what I was watching, and then some corresponding images to go with what was going on during the course of those episodes. And so I started off like that. This is the very first spread that I did here, and you can see it shifting, whatever. I really like this, so I may try to I see myself adding more pictures now, and it's less text, but I may want to go back more towards this format. Anyway, so basically this is the first page and then here's the second, and it's just basically the same thing, kind of writing what is going on. And then for the second week that I decided to chronicle, I decided to start actually adding in the episodes during the course of the day, because usually at night I'll watch whatever it is I'm watching, and then about 1:30 is when I start watching One Piece. And I usually am able to get in like 5 episodes a night. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more, but the typical number is about 5 episodes. So I just started writing the episodes that was watching that day here, and just corresponding the pictures and the information that I'm writing down with that. And so as you can see, here are the episodes for this day, and then the episodes for this day. My writing is so tiny because the grid here is so tiny as well, and anything that stands out I will just put in like larger letters and stuff like that. what I use, I'll actually get into that after I finish the flip. So this here, again, still Whole Cake Island. I can tell by the pictures of what's going on. And then I believe, yeah, this is the next one. And these arcs are getting longer and longer and longer. So Whole Cake Island will take a few. Matter of fact, we're just getting into Wano towards the end of this week here. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing basically. And just matching the images to the episodes that I watch. And I will put something over here first. Write a little blurb or whatever. And if I have any overflow of as far as images go and things that were happening for that week, then I'll just add the rest over here. And so that's kind of what's going on here. And I think this may be my last. No, I have another page of it. And so we are firmly into Wano here now. So this was the beginning of Wano down here. This was like the end of Whole Cake Island, as you can see. As I said, I can tell by the images. And then now we're in Wano. We're in Wano, and here we're deep in Wano. Okay, we're getting ready to get into battle here, which is beautiful. And so I think this is where I left off. I have already gathered and printed out pictures for the next couple weeks that I need to go ahead and do and add into this. And I also have a few more weeks I need to go and gather pictures for and print and cut and all of that. So the pictures, the answers or things that I want to express as far as this, because I'm sure these are probably questions that will come up, is what I use here. So as far as my writing, I was trying different stuff. I do believe these were the G2s at first, and I just did not like the way that they wrote on the paper. So I stopped using those. What I have been using pretty much is, for the bigger stuff, I will pull out my mild liners, and I'll just kind of find colors that kind of match with the colors that are coming out in a lot of the pictures. So we have a lot of pinks, blues, purples, a lot of purples when it comes to the end of Whole Cake Island and Wano and stuff like that. So I'll pull out corresponding mild liners to do like my highlights and stuff like that. And then as far as actually writing, I typically, in all of my other notebooks, I typically like to use an 07. I do love a thicker pen. However, the Weeks is so tiny that I need something smaller. So I've been basically using these little pens. They do kind of ghost really bad, but you can't tell because I'll show you where you can tell anyway. But it doesn't bother me, let's put it that way, because a lot of it gets covered on the other side by pictures and stuff anyway. So I'll find, of course, corresponding colors in this palette, and I also have the pastels as well to use. If anybody's looking for these lapel pens, I got them from Walmart. This I actually had to order online because Walmart was out of stock. But they have 3 different kinds. I have the pastels and I have this one. I wanted to get the darks, but for some reason they didn't have them in store. So yeah, and then also because these are 03s, and sometimes I just need a black pen but still need it in a smaller thing. So I have a pack of uni pens that have all different sizes, so I'll just pull out my 03 uni pen for anything black that I need. So these, the little pens, and these are what I use as far as writing down what's going on here. And then once I get everything down and I see that I may have like open spaces, I'll just add some little tiny decorations from anything that I have in my stash. Here, as you can see, are just little tiny stars. Not sure if I needed to add anything over here. This is pretty filled up. So yeah, and then sometimes I'll just draw in hearts, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as I just fill up the space, because I kind of just don't like space. There's one place in here that I know I need to fill up. Yeah, but see here, this is like too much gap going on for me here. So yeah, I'll need to fill up that space. But so I'm using the little pens, this little 03 uni pen and my mile liners to do all of the text and stuff like that. So yeah, and then as far as my stickers and how I do that, as I said, I just pull up the Wikipedia page. They have it where you can I literally type in like One Piece and an episode number, and you can just pull up the One Piece fandom wiki, and it'll go to that. It'll give you a synopsis of the episode, so you can find the corresponding pictures. And then I just go to Google and type in the episode number as well, and the images referring to that specific episode will come up as well. So I just save those pictures that I want to use and do that, and I'll just arrange them in my Silhouette software. I do have a Silhouette cutting machine, so I use Silhouette Studio. If you don't have to use Silhouette Studio. You can just arrange this stuff in Word or whatever word process program that you have. Arrange it how you want it and print and cut it on sticker paper. I print and cut because I have a Silhouette. However, you could just print and then cut it yourself with a paper trimmer if that's what you wanted to do. And what I use as far as this is the Online Labels clear matte sticker paper. I will try to link everything that I use basically in the process, like my sticker paper, my mile liners, the pens that I use, all of that kind of stuff below if anybody's interested. So yeah, that is pretty much it as far as what I do and how this comes together. I just put the episodes and stuff, and this is what I mean where like I need to, like, the pictures are taken over and I'm doing less writing here. This is like this is a good balance for me. I feel like this is a good balance. I feel like the last couple of weeks, this is probably more writing than needed. But this is a good balance in here. And this is where the pictures start taking over a lot of it. So I just need to kind of figure out the balance, go back to where the other ones were and stuff like that. And see here also a lot of pictures, so I just need to cut down on the pictures and do a little bit more of the writing or whatever. For me, you do, if this is something that you want to look into for yourself, you do what's best for you. Anyway, so sometimes I will have overflow pictures, like they go over here, but I couldn't add them at the time, but then I'll end up having open spaces, so I'll definitely need to write them down and record them here. Like this one, this was an overflow one, but I had to get it down because it was hilarious when Zoro gets the girl and Sanji is just appalled, shocked. So yeah, and this is what I was saying as far as that pen, the Le Pens coming through. I guess some of it could, be bleeding. It's mostly just ghosting to me, which never really bothered me. And as I said, a lot of it gets covered up by the pictures anyway. So, but anyway, you would have to work out if that works for you, if it would bother you or what, and then move accordingly as far as if is something you want to use, maybe something else you want to try as far as writing utensils and stuff like that. This is just how I do it, and I just wanted to share. So that, I mean, is pretty much it. I'm probably going to do, I don't know if I'll add it on the end of this video, but probably this is getting kind of long, so I'll probably just do a process video of me doing this, and it takes a while. Otherwise I would try to do it like live or whatever, because I still need to go back and read the synopsis. And then make sure I'm getting the right pictures on the right days of the right week and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, but I'll probably do film myself doing that process and then add that on as a video. If anybody is just curious as to how I actually do it once I'm into sitting down with my stickers and my utensils, my writing utensils and my liners and stuff like that. So anyway, this is getting a little bit long. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I hope that I have answered any questions about this that anybody has. If not, please feel free to leave those below. I will get back to you. If I need to make another video, I will do that. So yeah, that is it. As I said, I think I will do a process video just so you all can get like the general idea of what I'm doing. And that pretty much wraps this up. So If you enjoy this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. I trust that you all have been safe and well. If you got any One Piece hobonichi items, please let me know below. I would love to watch your video if you have one up, or check out your Instagram. Just let me know. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.